Spaceship, spaceship. I was the pilot that's flying around and space with guys. I was flying and yet not tired, you can share a relax. Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship. I was the pilot that's flying around and space with guys. I was flying and yet not tired, you can scatter relax. Like original, and I'm on the west side of the Venus. Go to the east on the left, you can see that's where Marvin and Marshall was preaching. Also, that light on the end of the depth, you can see it, the olive and greens. They cutting out trees, the fruit of be rotten, deserted the garden to eat. Yeah, for better horizon, I was a star to eat. I was a quantity when I had the ground, but I was the part of the seasons. I don't give a fuck about a peace treaty, that was a horrible treason. Don't give a fuck about the weed cause I was a violin. My house. The only one in the cockpit, you are not in the plane. The reason you're not in the picture because you are not in the plane. Right, whatever you being sarcastic about, I'm not entertained. The only thing that I see is that you got a lot on your plane. Right? Spaceship. Spaceship. I was the pilot that's flying around the spaceship with God in the back. I don't know anything less high, you just gotta relax. Spaceship. I was the pilot that's flying around the spaceship with God in the back. I don't know anything less high, you just gotta relax. Yeah. I'm doing shit that you ain't know. I'm doing shit that you ain't know. Get abducted by my UFO. I know when I had me 100,000 down to sit in the mattress. I know when I was controlling the silver surfer, nigga, I am the mattress. I know it's like a bodies of water and seas just like the Meridian. It's something like an amphibian. I don't know how I'm making like Prometheus. I was like no way, no procrastinating. You know I'm a do it immediate. Your ass and put you in trash and somehow your humans obedient. Yeah, picture what astronaut. First I was only a juggernaut. I was the pilot for simulation fucking. I was the pilot for character. Checking the biggie start taking over the crowd, climbing on the ladder up. Now we in a new age where you get the space, gotta get the data up. Spaceship. I was the pilot that's flying around the spaceship with guys in the back. I was hiding that last night, you just gotta relax. Spaceship. On the first spaceship. I was the pilot that's flying around the spaceship with guys in the back. I was hiding that last night, you just gotta relax.
I don't know what you're hearing. This just sounds in space. Might be a space flying flaming hawk. All I said is goddamn space, new age, electromagnetic eagle. You know what I'm saying? Got all kind of shit. The organ bear. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn esoteric rainbow corn. You know what I'm saying? Pikachu. Oh, it's all kind of shit. All kind of shit. All kind of shit. All kind of shit in the atmosphere. Hey, do you believe in magic? You at McDonald's right now. Grandma, leave me alone. 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 Now we're going to get into some goddamn gender war. You know what I'm saying? I understand what's going on. Open panel too. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, I like to talk though. Let me talk first. Because y'all need a superhero for the goddamn soil of Americana. It's your animality. It's your animality. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of white man playing God all the time. That's all it is. Superman get ready to come out, another Batman get ready. Same story over and over again. The generative principle. You know what I'm saying? Is another white man just got initiated or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's their idea about George Washington again. So another Superman. You know what I'm saying? And once he make all the tax money, tax dollars or something like that, some other person about to come just get raised up or something like that real quick. And about to get the same another one, Batman, and just his universe version. I don't give a fuck about Snyder universe and Cypher universe, NBC universe. Oh, say real shit. MCU, DCI, FBI, CIA. All sound like the same shit. It all sound the same. Don't it sound the same? I never knew it was different. I never knew any of those was different. You fooled me. I never knew none of those was different. Rockefeller Records, aka New Matrix Company. Now let's tell you that we're gonna talk about relationship. We're gonna talk about everybody calming down they goddamn crash out energy due to the fact of the moon being in Libra. You gotta know that like moon and Libra calm things down, but since it's a cardinal sign, it still creates that initiation energy. So it's gonna initiate some type of equalizing, balancing, you know what I'm saying, some fairness, and everybody may have that energy to play out for themselves within their own family, friends, associations, co-workers. So you know what I'm saying? Don't forget, we in Capricorn season 2. You know, Saturn is exalted in Libra. So, you know, Libra got those Saturn qualities too, keeping order and conducting and colonizing and diplomat energy and stuff like that is all the same type of dictatorship. So you can replace all those words I said before. And there's somebody behind closed doors like, shit, really, I'm dictating this. And then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Once you start there, then you got common sense. Then you can go down all the other stuff you think I'm talking about and stuff that you might be lost in. Always get to that one part though. You know what I'm saying? You might want to be fair, balanced, relationship based, diplomatic, you know what I'm saying? Correspondent to others, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff that behind closed doors, somebody wrote down shit. I wrote it down so many B, I believe it. I dictate everything. Oh, that's it. Once you get that, now you understand why you got in debt as soon as you got married and shit. And you start to understand. You couldn't run and hide from no bill or something like that. Say, or your partner, both getting attacked. Both getting attacked. Let you be late on the bill. Your marriage partner ain't. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nothing. They got a job, social security card, anything the feds got attached to and stuff like that. Shit, no, they ain't. No, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You somewhere thinking you getting over and shit. You just signed some peace treaty, remix energy, welfare, really meant our welfare being, not no, let's get some tax dollars off this with our new property we brought over here and put them on something called welfare. And I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You know what I'm saying? Real, I got something with somebody eating, somebody working and eating. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. You can pull out the letter out the alphabet box who brought letter boxes over here to know which one doing that one. They all got their little sigil box order calling these sigils with themselves and stuff and how they like start putting everybody in mental slavery and stuff. So you got to know, anytime it seems like you a rapper, celebrity, or you just somebody who coming up in the world, some miscellaneous things that's popping in the mail. Well, keyword, the mail. Sure, some goddamn notary or something like that and stamp on your door. Or some word through mouth, voice through your lawyer or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or something that goes less and less in percentage scale when it comes to your pocketbook. You know what I'm saying? That's when you need to know, okay, it's letters everywhere. The A, B, C, D, C, I, the L, M, L, God, not that one. You go get an F, the FBI, the boo, there you go. Wait, no, wait, the F-E-D, the S at the end of the fast. Got it. You gonna get an A. You about to get an A now. You about to get an A. Anytime somebody start working and eating off your hard labor. Y'all say shit, the letters F-E-D-S-S. Then somebody got fed. It wasn't your lineage, it wasn't your mama, it wasn't you, it wasn't them. Ask Tina Turner. Ask Prince right now. Oh, I'm that. Ask Tina Turner right now. Now, other shit is other shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the cyber shit, like you get the letter boys and that. You know what I'm saying? A, B, C, I, that's that one. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mixing them, though. Can't be mixing things up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all don't even got to deal with that. A lot of y'all right now on the run. Right now from A, B, C, I, R, S, these letters is dangerous out here. Words and spams. Oh, so y'all gotta keep that in mind. Words and spams. Goddamn letters is dangerous. Oh, don't get trapped in the spam. Goddamn Mercury T sigil system. They put all the alphabet on. Oh, I'm saying. Because you don't know what's going on. Other than that, protect your spirit. And the moon is in Libra. Now look, check this out. Also, the moon is at it's conjuncting Lilith. You know what I'm saying? So we got some Lilith energy right now. So everybody could go through some embarrassment, fire initiation. It'd be an air initiation though, right? Can you withstand the fan? Can you withstand the wind? You know what I'm saying? So it ain't going through the fire where, goddamn it, your character is up to be assassinated and how well you can react and deal with it or something like that. It's going to be spicy, calm, cool, collected, or you're going to go through the fire. This is what they be testing Jay-Z about. He don't know that either. Jay-Z going through a small portion of a fire initiating. He don't know that everybody be getting used as voodoo dolls and tarot cards, psyop sigils to be used as what they think like is made to keep everybody in check in the world, everybody who watched them too and stuff like that, and then use them to be like, okay, yeah, we got this in a safe pocket. And so a lot of times it be things going on that y'all may not understand. Somebody getting your tax dollars understand it though. Like they understand it real good. They've been understanding it the past 300-400 years. So that part you do need to know. You know what I'm saying? Once you understand that part in establishment in your brain first, everything else just melt and fall into place. Gonna be sounding like goddamn FBA or something like that if you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that in mind. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody, where all of us go to war. Everybody going to some type of mental concept arising to become spiritual adults. And everybody gotta hear the truth, and everybody gotta get roasted, everybody gotta get punched in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't excluded either. Jews ain't excluded. Hi, y'all somewhere bitching and shit like nobody even thinking about y'all. Well, y'all can't even be crying about no anti-Semitism. Nobody even thinking about y'all right now. Everybody too busy like looking at how much there's been that the past 300 years. Y'all said start to look at things and back in this normal state. Like, wait a minute. Whatever, like the Jews crying about, like everybody been getting that 10 times Super Saiyan X volume X in Native American. You can't even want to go vacation in New York without hearing Big Apple, all this other type shit and things and that. God, that's Native American Indian sentimentism. So goddamn, I don't hear nobody cry no more. Everybody on even playing fields now, except when it comes to like the power and property and money. That little part, they still make a hurricane or two. But other than that, just understand in the mental world, come on now, everybody got to be all equal now. You can't be crying about some imaginary stuff. I was watching the news the other day. They started talking about, something going on in Ohio where people still practice anti-Semitism. We need to stop it. I'm like, man, this past couple of months, man, ain't nobody been thinking about that. Ain't nobody been thinking about no Jews or nothing. Like, y'all been way behind in the attention span right now, man. It's been a war on black people at the moment, a war on Mexicans at the moment, the Native Americans trying to survive by being extinct at the moment. Everybody on some own shit. Everybody on their own shit right now. The German man trying to claim state claims and shit like that. Goddamn Trump bringing all his buddies and shit. His white buddy from Africa, Elon Musk, man. Ain't nobody thinking about no Jews right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Y'all lying. I think y'all just narcs at this moment. Yeah, y'all just narcs. Y'all trying to exercise some other kind of power. Nah, y'all had y'all fun, man. We busy. We going through goddamn it, recessions, all kind of goddamn shit right now. Migration, headache problems they've been doing since the 1700s and shit. Like, nah, y'all lying. Y'all lying at some point. Y'all just narcs. Y'all want some attention. Gotta be. There must be a lot of Jews off the goddamn Perky 6000. Nicki Minaj version she got on the back block. Got to be. It gotta be. Because ain't nobody thinking about no Jews right now. So y'all pull that out the hat. Y'all had to pull that rabbit out the hat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got to get back into talks and the conversations. Let's get on news and lame people thinking about us right now. Shit, ain't nobody. I'm telling y'all, everybody's scattered right now. Nobody thinking about shit. And it's about 2 days away from Christmas. Y'all lying. For real. Stop that narky shit. That narcissistic ass shit for a second. It's Saturnalia season. Well, other than that, we gotta get some other who else crashing out? Everybody crashing out. I look at that as a crash out. That's a crash out. That's a crash out. The God.gov government/.com start crashing out to shooting satellites in the sky and stuff like that. Well, other civilians did that, but them flying around making people think the Anunnaki was back. That's a crash out. All these relationships right now, that's them crash out. Everybody crashing out. The guilty kid crashing out for no reason. Lord Jesus Christ, I don't know what's wrong with y'all right now. It got to be Venus and Aquarius. Got to be something in the air. I'm saying real now. What is this? Now, I don't even know why we got on shade room. What the hell is this? What is this?
She heard I was pregnant. Said I'm too grown for my age and I'm too young to be sexy.
Stop. I didn't know Chewbacca rap. When did Chewbacca start rapping? All goddamn Star Wars now. What the fuck is this?
See, my mom's kicked me out when she heard I was pregnant.
Nah, I see why. It ain't had nothing to do with you being pregnant. I'm gonna tell you that right there. Did you see yourself? Your mother kicked you out for whole other reasons. You don't get the claim because they threw stones at Jesus Christ. You don't get the claim because you special. You don't get the claim you're ET. And you damn sure don't get the claim because the government shot some drones in the sky. You don't get the claim none of this. You gonna have to look in the mirror and start deciding from there. Start deciding from there. Like real shit. Like Eve,
if I was on my own,
sue her ass right now. Eve, sue her ass right now. Love is blind. I wish I didn't see that on my timeline. Oh, get real shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Sue her ass. I think you allowed to sue her monkey ass. She look like she fresh off Planet of the Apes. You can sue her ass. Nobody gonna give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? The Jews busy trying to claim people thinking about them. You can sue her ass and nobody gonna think about it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Love is blind. Her mother knew that looking at her ass. Real shit. I'm gonna keep 100, 3,056. Put Andre in front of it. I'm gonna keep it 100. Stop. No, I said stop.
Found out he was cheating on me.
Crash out.
Ever, and he was going to Chinese parlors.
Well, didn't Nicki Minaj say that he was paying for with her credit card?
Stop. You don't get to just slide your way to add in Nicki Minaj to make your synthetic manufacture 5 years ago. I'm gonna wait 5 years later when I ain't making no money. Goddamn little psyop crash out. You don't get to do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to pull Nicki Minaj rabbit out the hat when it suit you. Sue her ass. Sister Nicki sue her ass too. Erica, you need sue her ass so she don't get no more Botox for her face now. Sue her ass. You know what I'm saying? Real shot the ass. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got that shot the ass, you sue her ass. Now you hearing that from a Sue. Like sue, the white man sue, Indian sue. Sue her ass. You know what I'm saying? White man sue the Indian sue, the Suean Indian. Oh, I said, she look like she about goddamn a rejected Barbie or something like that. That she missed her ethnicity and her phenotype, and she forgot. She woke up one day. They wouldn't talk about her. They were talking about England or something like that. It says she's straight.
I found out
goddamn wet neck.
And he was going to Chinese parlors.
Well, didn't Nicki Minaj say that he was...
Stop. Why? I can't even get past it because y'all naming Nicki Minaj like Nicki Minaj give a fuck about Savari goddamn collarbone head. Yo, cabbage back kid head. You know what I'm saying? You don't Nicki Minaj ain't give a fuck about him for the past damn 10, 15 years of this shit. Like, y'all don't get to just flip around, try to get our tax dollars now off this shit. I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all niggas trip. Why everybody crashing out? That's a crash out to me. Like, what Nicki Minaj got to do with this and shit? Bitch, you had kids with him and shit like that. Bitch, you keep that shit to yourself.
I owe her the biggest apology. I owe her an apology because I
don't think she give a fuck about your apology.
Do when we don't know any better.
You ain't did shit to her.
Hard, deep, wrapped, warped.
You did her a favor.
Phases. The red flag that us women tend to ignore when a man sits there and talks to you, love bombs about his ex and all the things he did to him. It's funny how life comes full circle because the same thing he did to her.
All right, stop. Let's think about that. How y'all feel about that? Y'all think that's true? A red flag is when a man start talking about his ex. So if that's how y'all look at that through a female lens, and if you're another man, do you look at it like that? Do y'all look at it like it's a red flag if a man and if a woman is constantly talking about their ex? And I think that's a no-brainer for real. I think that's a no-brainer. Like, I low-key don't got time to be talking about nobody. I don't want nobody to know ever existed. I'm gonna keep that 100. Like, so I don't even know what mind state y'all have to be in. Y'all gotta be in some damaged old mayonnaise baggage type of circumstance, mental forms to be like feeling like that. Because me, I can't even spend the time. I said real shit. I start feeling ashamed. My spirit start feeling naked and dirty and at the same time, and microwave hot and inside cold. I don't know what's going on and shit like that. That's how I run fast away from that shit before I'm in any type of sentiment of goddamn letting anybody know something that ain't supposed to exist. I said I don't remember watching TLC that day, the Animal Channel that day, or none of that shit. Shit, it's gonna stay something I seen from my 2 eyes, like an alien or something like that. That don't mean I want people thinking I'm crazy and talking about it. You know, you think I'm running around here talking about aliens and shit? At this point, I know aliens. No, I said I ain't about to be talking about no goddamn sea creatures and grass-fed pet octopus faces and shit. Like, I ain't about to be talking about none of that damn shit. And people looking at me like I'm damn crazy. So I don't know what mind states y'all be in. I got to think sometimes. Real shit. So that should be a no-brainer. Oh, that's all red flag. Red shit. That's native hobbyism, bitch. Don't say red flag. Don't say something else. The white man told us to wave a white flag, not the red one. Red one mean kill them all. No, wave no red flag. That mean from the white kill them all. Nah. This cup is native hobbyism at this point. White on the inside, red on the outside. That's native hobbyism. These cats know what they be doing on red stripe England man face. How dare the Jew be complaining right now about somebody doing some Jewish sentiment? Ain't nobody thinking about y'all. We all waking up right now. We've been in front of our face. Y'all been dropping y'all nuts, teabagging everybody mentally for the past 400 years of this bitch. And y'all don't get to complain no more. Everybody woke up now. Nah, y'all don't get to cry no more. I'm saying. Y'all done made billions off whatever y'all cried about to everybody else because everybody was too retarded to figure it out. The native always the first. Y'all always know the native be the first one. Y'all know that. No, I don't hear no more what she talking about. She talking about some bullshit. But yeah, that's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? Nobody about to sit around and listen to somebody who's just living shit. Won't we just go call that person then? Do what they doing then? If you want to be Beavis and Butthead too, I'm cool. Beavis and Butthead was just Beavis and Butthead. You don't need a third party. Don't wrap me in your third wheel, bitch. I said real shit. That's just it. What the fuck is this? Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on my soul. They got Michael Jackson out here looking like a United States cavalry. This is my shit. Nobody told y'all to do no throwback with no damn who the hell? I forgot his name. Good. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Why y'all just showing pictures? Who the hell is these people? What the fuck is that? Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on my soul. You old pet iguana face. You old pet mermaid, snake skin neck. Oh, better than that. Oh, better than that. Who told you to have somebody push record in front of you with your phone? Oh, better than that. Don't you know the clarity in our phones right now and shit like that? Bitch, we can see your pores and see they too big. How you got 3 centimeter size pores? Bitch, what the hell is this? Who is this? Latoya Jackson. Lord Jesus Christ. Like you just fresh out the damn casket. Jesus. Lord Jesus Christ. What is y'all doing to the Michael Jackson family? Whole Michael Jackson family then turned into a damn voodoo doll. I don't know about that. Travis Hunter deleted his goddamn Instagram. And he got money. Yeah, anyway, man, we get Instagram so we can get out of recession. We don't get on Instagram after we already get money. That's we getting on there so we get off of it and shit like that after coming up. Nobody give a fuck about you being on it. I said real shit. I didn't even know you was on it. I only know you on the sports channels. I don't watch sports. Let me tell you that right now. You lucky any sports channel start talking about it through a rapper online. You lucky that's the only way I would have heard it. They doing a Chipotle psyop. The government doing a Chipotle psyop, everybody. Just let her make her food. Just give her her food, please. Oh, yeah, we see what's going on right now. I'm just about to do it. Just give her her food. Already, we know why that's already happening. A lot of confusion. Go DDG. I don't get it. Somewhere is native hobbyism. Somewhere down the line is native hobbyism. Ply said if you a white man, white man getting lit right now. White man feel good right now because everybody talking about it. Look, if you look, this is what Ply saying, y'all. Look, this is what Ply's getting ready to say. If you're a white man in this country with a lot of money, several failed marriages, and elite education, and a lot of different baby mamas, and a high level of arrogance, you're deemed a hero. Pretty much they telling a lot. I'm gonna tell you that truth. I seen Superman, I seen Batman, all these. I seen that they always like regroup, they mistake and shit like that. They've been doing it for the past 300 years and shit like that. Look, count how many Star Wars it is. So they've been updating colonization since, I said, I'm telling you that right now. So, shit, sound about right to me. That cancer ain't never lied right there. Hey, cancer ain't lying about one bit, told no lie. You can't just talk about you ascended Masonic Anunnaki God.gov / goddamn prostate cancer. Nah, that don't work. That don't work there. Like, how that work? Now, how that work? Y'all say you have to figure that out. I don't want to go to that school then. I'm cool. Cool. No, I'm saying. What's going down? What's going down? Yeah, just some slap nuts because your name, MC Nemesis on Amazon. Man, you need to change your name. I'll say, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Your name's MC Nemesis. Nothing happens good to Nemesis. So I'm gonna say that. Going down.
Hey, Dolo, I just had a quick topic to add to the discussion. I know you were just briefly describing all the crash outs and things that are going on. Just my main topic is marketing. And I know a little bit about marketing, how people create advertisements and want to create more traffic to their brand or their channel or whatever that may be if they offer a product. I was just wondering, just totally in general, if there was either a mental concept or even a correspondence to astrology that would help people just in general go about marketing products or services to people.
Yeah, marketing. Marketing is about whatever you're trying to market, and then the sentiment you put behind it. So that'll get people eyes on whatever that you're presenting. So if you don't want to get personal, it'd be anything: toilet paper, deodorant, anything.
Yep.
But due to the fact of your background or what energy you get ready to put behind it, that's going to separate you and the vibe behind someone who all about a dollar bill. And a person rather give you their dollar bill because you don't got, it's the opposite attract. You don't got that energy of, I'm doing this just for a dollar bill energy behind it. So when you separate that and fulfill it with a whole bunch of other shit, 9 times out of 10, that'd be the sentiment behind it. Your meaning and reasoning and why you need a deodorant. And then therefore your meaning and reasoning become your sign and symbol and name and color you use and fabric and silhouette on the front and sticker for your meanings or reasons of why you need a deodorant. You got 1 million people who need a deodorant for the same type of meaning and sentiment. Your deodorant business getting ready to go to the top.
Yep. Shit. That's what makes that makes sense in how you describe the sentiment and how that makes you stand out as opposed to other individuals that are trying to do the same thing with not the same sentiment. So yeah, that was my general question about marketing, and thanks for the answer, Dolo.
Real shit, shout out David Chatty. Yeah, and that's what make all of us different snowflakes. So that's what make all of us two different things. Everybody unique. You know what I'm saying? It's special in their own way. ED and LD. There's a lot of shit. There's been a lot of specials and shit. But yeah, real shit. Shout out to everybody. But when it gets into marketing, you want to put yourself into a position where, it ain't what we do, it's how we do it. So we all got the same ability, but what you do with the ability is what separates it. And that form of separation is getting more back to the spiritual, the vowel beyond the consonant, and back to the holy, holy, holy. So you're able to have the essence of what it actually means to be in reverse, separate in a good way, not separate in reverse in a physical way. And now you just feel detached from everything that you're encapsulated in. And that's, you have to realize everything is in reverse from the spiritual world to the physical world. So, you got to, things that you're lost into something, you got to treat it like it's nothing. But when you're lost in a whole bunch of sums of things and you make something small bigger than what it is, then in reverse, you made your spirit world how it's supposed to be nothing. You got too lost in your mind, the something, because your spirit is nothing, no thing. And then for the most part, the thing you got trapped in was your mind. And then something that could have been nothing down here became something. Now you made something out of nothing in the physical way, and it played out in reverse negatively. You play out when you do that in reverse, not the way in order, it plays out negatively. And you made a small issue bigger than what it necessarily needed to be. But when you always in reverse, you could make a big problem that look like it's a big problem to other individuals, and it seems small to you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, once you already in that healthy line of reason, train of event, mind state and action, you might not ever have to necessarily even go through a situation that even appear to be bigger than others and things of that nature because it's already substantiated. But, oh shit, every now my Virgo South Node Virgo kicking in. Every now and then you're gonna have to, show some examples. You know what I'm saying? Because without no examples, somebody gonna step on your little litty toes, Lilo and Stitch toes and stuff like that, get you wet, emotions a little bit. Now you got trying to power up, and then you're gonna try to prove your claim. You know what I'm saying? And this also could be for some smoke. If anybody got some smoke, religion smoke, ethnicity smoke. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. I know there's a lot of Aboriginals out there and shit that keep speaking from Pan-African positions. You know what I'm saying? So that don't even make sense. And then what do y'all mean by the Aboriginal? So that smoke, then it can be friendly, open panel. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta think. Sometimes when y'all hear people say everybody been here since the beginning, what language was y'all speaking if y'all been here? That don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? You had to make a language, then what war did you fight? You know what I'm saying? You just can't say y'all fought all wars and y'all built everything. What war y'all talking about? Because wars is specific. It was the white man versus the Indian. There's never no other war. Unless it's the white man fighting over Indian territory. That's it. There's never nothing else. So either you just help the white man or you claiming something that don't exist. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only discussion that needs to be had. Other than that, everybody be talking babbling. You know what I'm saying? People just be babbling for no reason. No reason. So that's that smoke. Christianity smoke. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who still think goddamn Anunnaki come back, it ain't even got to be that. It's about goddamn it. What is y'all talking about? Y'all still talking about if Jesus did a backflip on cartwheels on waterfalls and mountaintops? You know what I'm saying? And Mount Sinai and shit like that. And think about what you talking about. Because y'all be like, is Jesus this person's brother? And is Jesus? Know what's being said first. Because here's how like a person who done lost their language, probably never had one, and get that first and start claiming that they created it and something in the Bible is talking about them, but they did not, and their people didn't actually experience that for the white man to even write that down. They'd say something like, oh, this would a God mean in the Bible. So if God got a mother or God got something in it, that this is the white man lying to us. No, you just don't understand what the white man is talking about when the white man writing it down. You don't get to make up something in your mind and say, well, I think once upon a time my grandmother made this up and this is how it's supposed to be. You done lost in La La Land at some point. Obviously, you got the wrong meaning to it. God to them mean government. So if God got a mother, that means the government got a mother. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that's Queen England, the chick, Queen Elizabeth or something like that? Like, it's just simple as that. I don't know how y'all make it deeper than what it is. Y'all leave the anatomy part and go to the spookism part because of the indoctrination they got y'all in with native hobbyism. So you're lost into the astronomy and the astrology part with different names. And then they put it in law and the anatomy. So your land get paid on property. So you'll be somewhere talking about some shit that actually happened to the natives like it happened to you. And then you'll be talking from a city and state that they family member bought. And that's why the state is named that. The state might be named a Native American name, but the cities in it is named whoever be buying property. So as big as your city is within that state is whatever God.gov Mason came over here and bought it. They bought that much acre. That's what it means. Y'all getting spookism. Like y'all don't know what stuff mean. Y'all just be talking. Y'all just, oh yeah, we built everything. We fought all the wars. Bitch, do you even know how your city is named? What y'all be talking about? So y'all agreed with the English name, the England man name who bought the property, and you claiming you fought for that. And your grandmother made that up. Y'all don't even be starting from the Native American starting point. This what I be talking about. Y'all say y'all just be lost in the sauce. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all be saying shit like, oh, I fought for Atlanta, Georgia. Do you know how Atlanta, Georgia was named? Somebody bought that shit. That's what they talking about. They fought for it. The hell you talking about? I'm saying, oh shit, none of these goddamn cities and states is y'all grandmother names, except Native Americans and these people who invaded us. Don't ever forget that. Mihama, that's Miami, Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Even Florida, Colorado, Indiana, Nevada, the Dakota, all of that shit, that's Native American. Then you just had them swiping it away but them keeping the names because they like, yeah, we took over these star natives that was running these areas and stuff like that. And then whoever bought it, the cities become their name. That's it. Oh, Jamestown. That's the dude come from Europe. I say, bro, James. I said he bought that much acre in the whole native goddamn area of Florida. You see, you get it? Y'all miss starting points. So y'all arguments don't be in the right area. So when y'all start your arguments, y'all start from if you were the white man. And then you have to claim the white man took it from you. But you can't start with English because English is a mixture of Dutch, Dutch, Spangler, Dutch, England, them three that's over there. What is that? The Dutch, England, and German. That's the one. German, Dutch, and Native American, and Spanish. That's English. English is something like England, aka mixing a language so we can understand the people over here who was already over here, part of the New World. So you have the Marios that was coming over here, sons of Mary. The Americans. The Americans is Europeans. And then they came over here to what we just call in our lands the tribes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can get a tribe map, but then that's where y'all aboriginals, y'all will fall short in them arguments too, though, because y'all would do some fake scamming shit. Like, I think I seen Dane Calloway doing some scamming shit where he's using colorism. So it don't got nothing to do with your ethnicity and the blood that flow through you, or if you was to go get a DNA test. It'd be some made up shit. If you was born in an area where a tribe was at. That's false. Just a genetic fallacy on top of that. That's a logical fallacy, a genetic one on top of that. Because where you're getting your information from, that don't mean it's necessarily there now. For an example, right? I live in Ohio. The only reason I can even say something like, and it's not even me saying it, I already know. But I'm just talking about if I was in their position. You got the Iroquois Confederation, then them mixing with Catawbas and Cherokees, and then them being forced to move to the Ohios, and that little whole migration process led into them being pushed more and more west, all the way more to the Colorados or the Northern Plains also, or into Canada and things of that nature, right? That's a process. Now, here's the thing. This is where Aboriginal will come at it. Like, they'll say, okay, I was born in New York, so this means I'm part of the Seneca or the Mohawk. But by the time you was born, Seneca's was in Ohio. You see what I'm saying? By the time you was born, Mohawks probably was in New England, more up in there and things of that nature. So when you born is based off your mixture now. So you got to start there, then get on your percentage scale and go back, or that's faulty reasoning. See what I'm saying? And I seen people getting scammed with that, where it ain't got nothing to do with DNA now. It got something to do with just genealogy, not your ethnicity. So you could pick a tribe, and based upon you was born somewhere, let's say if you was born in Florida, you could just claim Seminole. But do you know the Seminoles at that time, they didn't got moved so much. By the time you was born, the Seminoles that would have been there is way in Texas or something. See what I'm saying? Or in Nebraska or some shit like that. Like this, it's a they spreaded us out. So you got to have a grandmother or somebody that tell you that and just talk and can't read or something like that, and because they still only close to their language and shit like that. If you ain't got it like that, then you know what I'm saying, you're just gonna be all over the place making up shit from the white man's starting point. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't say, yeah, I fought all the wars because I was in the military. Native Americans wasn't in no military. That's what we fought. The military was our neighbors. We was forced to have a similar thing. See what I'm saying? So you can't say that. And then they'd say some shit like the Red Indians was fighting some colorism concept of shit that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Native American, Native Indians, all the same shit. So if you ain't talking about the red individuals and phenotype and skin type, I don't know what you're talking about. Them the only people the Mormons was talking about. Them the only people the white man made Western movies about. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So that, yeah, I think that's what y'all need to do too. Y'all need to watch a Western movie. Because a lot of them, they got the Pan-Africanism religion and stuff like that, right? When you think about it, they start talking about chariots back in Spooky Land. The Native American understand first physically chariots. 3 to 4 to 6 horses, depending on what military hierarchy this goddammit pharaoh initiated Mason coming through. You know what I'm saying? Or Jewish pilgrim dude. That's the chariot. And then in their mind is manifested destiny. So that's how they write down their poetry. Their school of Europe and Alexandria poetry, how they was coming over here. So in their mind, we're coming on a charity, and we're coming on the goddamn cherubim of flames, and we're coming on the goddamn it. That's what they talking about. But y'all thinking this is some real shit. And if you a white man, if you a Christian, you even more lost. Like y'all know like the starting point. It ain't nothing but what y'all do when y'all experience the goddamn Jamaican Day Parade in damn New York City, or Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York City, or the damn Irish Man Parade in New York City, and everybody get drunk on St. Patrick's Day. Some shit like the same shit. They know what they talking about, which is why they fund it, for you to know what it's all about, and you just being born in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's as simple as that. Like y'all be somewhere talking about y'all fought for New York or some goddamn shit. No, the hell y'all did. The Native Americans did. The Iroquois Haudenosaunee goddamn Confederation. They fought for that goddamn shit. They just got destroyed. So you somewhere talking about, I joined the military, we built New York City. So do you know why the white man call it the Big Apple? Do you know who they calling the red man in the Bible? Do you know what they talking about, the New World, or is you lost? You know what I'm saying? And last time I checked, it's New York City in America, motherfucker. And that's where they first came over here. So when you understand all these George Washington, their God concepts, and where the Revolutionary War took place at, well, bitch, there you go. Who you think they was fighting? Y'all retarded? Like, y'all slow. Who you think they was fighting over New York City? Why you think they even came up with Ghostbusters and all this goddamn shit, bitch? The whole government, they ain't changed that shit. Anytime we get migration and them forcing people more and more west, forcing people from the East Coast to the South, they doing to y'all that they did to us Native Americans first. They just doing it to y'all in watered down versions and treating y'all like their children, making some of y'all celebrities, making y'all rich, setting y'all up pretty and shit. Man, they told us to get down or lay down. You know what I'm saying? You either move or get killed. We won. This manifested destiny. That was the war agreements back in the day. Who mind state was better. That was who had the better God. Y'all on some watered down shit, claiming other people's shit. No, I'll say y'all like way after the fact. Y'all don't know what's going on. No, y'all don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? When y'all hear me say walk and talk of the Great Spirit, in y'all mind, that's one thing. In the white man mind, it's like, yeah, we destroyed that motherfucker. Who else want to think like that? You know what I'm saying? Your world is my world. That's as far as they go to white man's brain. Y'all don't get it. That's why y'all never in no starting point of creating nothing and shit like that. No language, no God. It's as simple as that. Y'all do not know how to make things simple. If you got a God, that God is like one of the first couple of spirits that started y'all phenotype. So where y'all language? Like, that thing's supposed to give y'all language, supposed to give y'all a way of life. Like, where is it? Now, it's going to go through wars. You know what I'm saying? You could be one or another person. See, this is what the white man understand. This is what the Native Americans understand. This is how we had to get our tribes together, where we all get the language together, because we have to understand we all come from a great spirit that's an original of all of our phenotype. So they're claiming their God is technology God. You know what I'm saying? They claim our God is spooky God, the lion spirit, the Holy Spirit, the spirit that run around in animal cloth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get the game. You don't get the game. Your God gonna fight though. So if you're not in that position, you're in a position of being scattered. You're in a position of a lost tribe, not getting forced to become a lost tribe like the natives and the 6 Iroquois tribes and stuff like that. That's what they talking about in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's Seneca means the snake, the dragon. So they had to deal with that. That was some shit. We fought for our shit like they fought for their shit, where they ran from their shit, but they got funded by their family, their brother. Y'all, James' brother funded them. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go through history. Y'all start getting into history thinking, oh, nah, some of the natives picked British and some of the natives picked the American colony. Both of them was governed by England, and in all the natives' mind, we were just trying to survive. If you were Aboriginal, you going to find some type of poke hole to make an argument about that, saying, well, no, those was just red Indians dealing with the white man, and some colorism shit that don't exist was something else that was fighting. What was y'all fighting though? That don't make no sense. Do you understand what was being fought and why even the red natives even had to even start going against each other and stuff like that? And we was forced to. Y'all not even in that real fight. Do you understand? When you're in real things, y'all don't even be trusting y'all mothers, y'all aunties, y'all not in no type of situation like that for real, where these real codes of life gotta kick in. Y'all is some safe, watered down version and just allowed to complain. Man, there was a time you had to force to come up with a language to understand each other. After you already established one for yourself and you already rooted in your way of life. And that goes across a whole country span. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on that level before you start complaining. You know what I'm saying? Real, you gotta be on that level. You can't get in your ego, be butthurt right now. You or what other starting point is you looking at? You know what I'm saying? What other starting point is we looking at? Even if y'all gotta come back with me. I know how to do this shit real slick. My shit nearly extinct. The East Coast Catawba. It's extinct. When you got less than 1,500 people speaking it, it's extinct. They consider that extinct. You know what I'm saying? So anytime it's less than 1,200 people speaking it, they consider that extinct in their little book. And then that's when they start to be like, well, maybe we get this person to school to start to teach it or something like that. I can teach it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's what it's about. If you ain't starting there, then you have to go back to your original. For an example, you can bitch, you can say, especially like, let's say UFBA, right? You say you built this over here, right? But if all the names come from the nutsack of a dude that don't even speak English, the Pope, what is we talking about? That's the point. The Pope ain't even got to speak English on y'all niggas. So, and the Pope could sit somewhere and say, or point to someone who had hands on the English language. You got to get there. So whatever butt hurt shit y'all in at the moment, get out of that. You got to raise yourself up as an adult spirit now. You can't be a baby spirit. It's like being baby fed. That's why the feds think they got to control y'all so much. Because y'all still babies. Like baby, got to get baby fed. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You're not thinking about the right thing. You still need toys to play with. You still need presuppositions there. You still need something that's already established so you could say, well, I did that first. After you're already comfortable and got your backpack and got burped and stuff like that already and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that. New nations being created. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that all the time, though. You got to raise up, become an adult so you can start giving birth to things, birth to nations, birth to languages. That's what it means. You're stepping into grandma. Holy, holy, holy. Do you get it? It ain't your mama picking you. Your mama already picked you. You came out of ass. Now that's the holy. You go to the holy, holy. The environment got to pick you. What is you getting picked for? Did somebody put you in some indoctrination and you got picked because you got the best rims, you getting the most attention, or you got picked because you know how to harness the crop the best, make the best music, make the best production off of the environment? And before someone else be able to do it, you protect your own creativity, whether mentally and physically, all the way to the nurturing of the land. So you always can reproduce. For an example, let's say we talking about music right now and the holy. Me and you, we talking about anybody. We both came out of our mother ass. That's the holy. Holy, holy. I found my way to not need the music industry. You need somebody to do whatever you need to do, yet this might be something you want to do. So we both understand the same meaning, the same mama, the same astrology, the same holy, holy. We're using an example, music right now, right? If you frustrated and you in need, right, and you looking at something outside of you like you could do it better, you ain't practicing the energy you already got. That thing that you looking at that you can do better, that's something that's already in your mind you got. Start working on that. Maybe you could bring that in the world and everybody will need you for it. You ain't doing it. Other than that, boom, grow up. Then on my side, You see, I don't need the damn industry, and I ain't even got to cry about it, even when they trying to block me and things of that nature. Now, boom, I'm getting raised and getting messages from grandma, and I'm becoming an adult spirit, a mother there myself. Single mothers. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. I'm about to birth a nation, bitch, because I'm going to treat on myself. I'm about to eat myself. I just made the egg cell myself. And it's nurturing and it's beautiful. And all the bitches bring, goddamn it, the boys to the goddamn yards. That's thought forms and shit like that. So that mama energy, nurture the nature, the land, how the natives look at it, attract all genders, men and women, to that creativity, that fruit. That apple, that orange, that fruit, it's attractive, or however the case may be. And that's what mama teach. Mama teach attraction. Grandma teach attraction and things of that nature. Now, it's a lot of fruit that can be plucked off that tree, harnessed, put on shelves. It ain't what we do, it's how we do it. Colonization make it sound negative, but goddamn it, shit could be sold up. If shit done right, shit could be sold where everybody get mangoes. God damn it, what the fuck you look like going to buy some shit? And what the fuck it look like you growing up and not knowing how to cook? And everything is just there for you and shit like that. AKA, I make an album what I please. It's right there for me. You gotta wait till motherfucking Clyde Davis call your monkey ass. Rockefeller record. You lucky. God damn. And that's what it mean, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean nothing else. You grow up. You grow up. You go find it out there. It's somewhere out there. You can't feed on the mama nipple no more. You got to find how it play out in the more broader hemisphere, the holy holy. Now you growing up, every time you find it, find another one, find another one, find another one. You got a whole artillery. You making your own little egg cell here. Oh, shit. You making mama proud. You know, sting their ass, sting them. You know what I'm saying? Now you out here formulating, attracting all the damn tribes and everybody from different continents and shit like that. All to want to come to the west side, Riverside, motherfucker. Oh, sad. Rest in peace, Pop. Riverside, motherfucker. Riverside, bitch. Oh, go pick some corn. Got the fresh waters. We got the Great Lakes. We got the greatest lakes. We got the greatest plains in the literal sense in existence. You could die and come back to and be a beautiful motherfucking creature. You know what I'm saying? Don't get no better than that. Your life don't get no better than that, bitch. Highs and a zaza. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it's supposed to work. It don't work no other way. You didn't got lost in Star Trek. Lost on the boat. Lost on the railroad. Lost in the book. I said real shit. Lost in La La Land. Never, never Panda Man Land. So that's pretty much it. But y'all got a peep game, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to relationships, that's where you got to start at too. When it comes into relationships, right? That spiritual manuscript got to be substantiated, got to be like a subscription plan, and everybody got to be subscribed. You know what I'm saying? All parties involved. And when we talk about a whole village, you know what I'm saying? That's where we creating a ship on the actual land that multiple individuals can relate on with multiple suitcases. AKA, this person got pottery, this person got music, this person got some type of creative gift, this person got some clothing, this person got some artiste energy. You know what I'm saying? And don't let nobody make it seem like these things ain't important, or it would be no such thing as them forcing y'all to think some trash and scribble is important, like Michelangelo drawings and shit. And that shit be trash. And a whole bunch of native hobbyism, damn Jay-Z will pay $500 million for and shit like that to make it seem like, and man, it only feel prestigious because they made us feel like money is important and you spent a whole lot to get it. Other than that, bitch, it's scribble. A 3-year-old could make that. You don't get to just put no spooky native hobbyism. You got lost that you getting your ethnicity plagiarized too concepts behind it. Just because nobody could see it that first, you know what I'm saying, don't mean it still ain't bullshit. But that's all it is. It's really bullshit. Everything bullshit. Y'all up here paying about $2.5 million for a Last Supper picture. The whole psyop about racism. Oh, I'm saying, like, y'all low-key retarded. Do I need to make it simpler? I bet Star Wars your favorite movie. I bet you got a favorite character, right? Whole movie about Europe colonizing. Who else they colonizing? Shit. Did you wake up one day and hear that alarm clock and had to get up to go to work? Shit. Did you wake up one day and get genealogy traumas? Did you watch movie ain't about nobody but you Chewbacca. I don't know how y'all got lost and forgot that. Y'all love paying for your own demise. These people get rich and disappear. You can't see them. In all actuality, they might as well be aliens. I'm saying in all actuality. Shit, I wish I get paid to be unseen. You know what I'm saying? This shit, but you can see me in all these movies. Me being your master. That's it. I wish I could do that. Real shit. Last time y'all see Mortal Kombat. Shao Kahn always kicking ass. That ain't nothing but red coat, man. Goddamn Europe. That's it. Matrix, Star Wars, all the same shit. You think it's a movie about a different country. No, they just doing some new native hobbyism of what they did in America first, especially in New York City. That's it. Everything's about that. Liu Kang, that's native hobbyism. That he really supposed to be a Native American. I'm saying is that why he in America and shit like that and meeting Johnny Cage and shit. All of that is how they made the Seminole tribe and shit. Hey, let's all of our properties mix them with them who acting like natives and mix them with the natives there. Let them survive on their own or something. Pick some corn. I'm saying that's it. Now you got Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, all this shit. It's the same shit. The Avengers, and anytime it's another 4 years, we don't want to vote. We don't want to get on the boat. It's another Avenger movie getting ready to drop, new Superman movie. I got to start putting the pieces together. Why don't y'all put the pieces together? Why don't y'all put the pieces together? Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on my soul. They tell you, hey, look, here go this movie. You about to give us our tax dollar and worship about and things of that nature in this next bestseller book. The on stage shit, right? Next Disney goddamn visit at vacation, right? But we really secretly let you know we don't like what you saying when you're on your way to watch this movie at the movie theater, Cinema South in Tinseltown. Oh, I'm saying the matinee. Well, shit. So y'all be in one energy. It's everything a distraction. It get deep how the distraction be. Y'all be out here talking about, man, the F with voting, the hell with the government. Y'all start sounding like Gilly the Kid. I'm gonna get this police to do this, that, and third. They drop a Superman movie and shit like that. Superman destroying all nigga, all kind of animal looking things and stuff. You get ready to have a whole conversation with your kids. Everybody get ready to go watch that movie. Get ready. The government secretly telling you what they get ready to do to you. I don't know why y'all don't get it. I've seen Final Destination. Then next year, damn, Joaquin Boaz, Twin Towers, New York City buildings crashed. I've seen it. I've seen it. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all retarded as hell. So you should have been the one who was spiritually woke to be like, I need native spirituality back. We don't travel. You would have been saved. You back with God. You back to record with the Great Spirit. Your ass came out. Oh, I got this money. I got this check. I'm a celebrity. All this stuff. This holiday season. Shit, you ain't here to tell it no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You either know how to get in, get out, goddamn it, or you washed. You see where P. Diddy at? They'll wash your ass. They'll clean your ass up real quick. I'm saying clean your ass up real quick because your ass didn't accept the damn blood in the whore of Babylon. And it stops there. It don't go no further than that. And if you thought it went any further than that, you probably dealing with P. Diddy problems right now. Little dirt problems, all these other RICO charges, all kinds of shit. All kinds of it. Right during Celebs season. Worst time ever. You can forget about your lawyer having any common sense during these couple of weeks. Don't even listen to your lawyer all like that. Your lawyer might tell you something, get you more time. Well, I'm saying as soon as it get around May, get around April or something like that, late March, here go your lawyer doing a whole bunch of oops. Well, I thought oops. Well, the jurors, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's when you were supposed to know better. This the wrong time to end up in a situation like Lil Reese. You know what I'm saying? You know you be with Lil Reese in now? In jail. Pete, gang. I don't like that one. I had some in the cup that was heated up. The frozen and melted and stuff like that. So I don't want to keep drinking it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get funky. Y'all got a peep gang. Y'all all lost in the sauce of retardation and mental illnesses and stuff. And don't know if you coming or motherfucking going. Everybody crashing out right now, though. But I seen that little Reese shit, though. That didn't even really look justified. Like, it's like people got your life in their hands. I don't necessarily feel comfortable with that. Or with those type of instances, I'd rather go live on a reservation when it comes to that type of shit. Because those type of stuffs be unjustified that I see a lot of times. And a lot of people be having mental illnesses. For an example, right? I'm Native. But the way my mind work anyway, I can deal with anybody. That's how I've been. So even if I was a police officer, I wouldn't be necessarily a police officer. I need something of my own. If I create a police force, it'd be something else. It'd be like a Jedi type of thing where I'm seeing people's traits. So I'm knowing what I'm dealing with, not necessarily just throwing people to the wolves type shit. There's a circumstance for this type of specific mannerism. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times the white man don't got time for that. They claim they do, but they be having people in these psychologist positions that has to get taught themselves. So it don't be the inadequate experiences you're supposed to go through yourself to develop those mental strengths to even see every side of possibility. You know what I'm saying? You can't just stop with no, what they be calling them, like INFJ shits and stuff like that. Like, I'm beyond all that shit. Because it's not a framework. It's just a way a fallopian tube is reacting and responding. And even when it gets into phenotypes, the skull dent the fallopian tube to everybody's phenotype specifically for them, right? Beyond individual. The whole collection of a phenotype that's more of your percentage scale is still going to be your overall outlook. So when we decipher things from that starting point, even though they have certain starting points in that area, they don't decipher it right because they wouldn't have so many outcomes where we could see that they don't really care for people because there's not a lot of institutions for issues that even the common ethnicity may not necessarily even know that they have. They may not know what's the necessary thing that's making them alcoholic. They may not know the necessary trauma that's making them have these harsh drug habits. They may not know the necessary things that's going on that they can't develop in their mind to be sufficient enough to even have the right outlooks. You see what I'm saying? So those be led off in other events when you're in the world trying to survive based upon government type shit, trying to get money, especially if you're a celebrity. You may have certain responsibilities, certain pressures, dealt with certain things, developed a lot of other things like kids and stuff like that. Your mind all over the place, yet you have a certain stimuli that you haven't dealt with. That's the actual cause. And jail doesn't solve that for real. A person to keep going to jail for the same thing. And the way the white man think about it is, why this person not learning if we keep giving them time in jail? We keep giving them more time. But the problem that this person going to jail for is another issue, and jail ain't the solution. You see what I'm saying? So we got to think about it like that. In my mind, being a Native American, when you look at it like that, we are the less people in prison, but we might be the highest suicide and alcoholic rate. So coming from a common space, not being in that, you can see the subjectory from a distance. And that gives you better attributes of how to make institutions where you could separate how things are supposed to be. And from a Native phenotype, jail, prison is really should only be created for white collar and blue collar crimes. That shouldn't be created, or we could say murder, right? But to a certain degree, for a person to even have that kind of mentality, that's a mental institution. And if that mentality can't be dealt with within that mental institution, can be what we quote unquote call execution, but not through jail and prison. That's for white collar, blue collar, and a person that is a murderer or a pedophile. but still look like they got some common sense. So we know that the reason that they did it was based off of learned behavior from Europe, some Pee Wee Herman shit. They got a contract, they was around it, they got motivated, they didn't know no better, and then they didn't even know that they had a trauma that ain't even had nothing to do with that. Once they jumped into needing to survive in the world that have been made and predicated based upon the god.gov government.com. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be in certain mind states like that to even know how to even build certain institutions that would even prevent an individual from even being in certain mind states that lead them to motivating that internal energy to motivate them to do it outwardly, all the way to things like murder. There's no reason to want to murder someone. So when we look at what's motivating you to murder someone, there's a collection of learned behaviors there. And those come from other institutions that has nothing to do with the murder. And other institutions may come from a person growing up broke, so they're joining certain things like the military or other type of stuff, doing strange things for a piece of change to obtain some things in this world, right? All of these are subsidiary alternative concepts that motivate a person to have a synthetic mood that even leads to anger and murder. And if those things wasn't there, the motivation of murder wouldn't be there also. And if you would let the white man tell it, they're writing a book, some native hobbyism, Cain and Abel type shit, what they think the natives was doing, and claiming that this is just an energy in a world that since everybody got this possibility, let's just keep it in charge and get some money off of it. And if people want to do it to themselves, they can. And this is their way of thinking that they're playing God. But at some point, it has nothing to do with none of that. And if a person actually want to be a god on earth, you have to have my kind of starting points. You either building healthy institutions that actually look like it means something, or control yourself and allow individuals that care for that collection of individuals to spend time doing that. If you don't care about that so much, you don't have for something else to thrive. You don't have to destroy it. And if you want to be a god or anything and you too busy, how about just being a Saint Patreon and fund something? Sit back, talent scout individuals that look like they could be in a position that can help other lost individuals in that perspective with those type of stimuli. But all we see is people motivating things that only suit people's pockets that be negative. Or you wouldn't be seeing all these rappers look the way they look. You know what I'm saying? You can't even get no record deal without having no stupid ass big old tattoo on your face or those stupid ass shit like that. If a person was actually thinking like I thought and they ran an institution or an industry, that would be the last person you would sign. Then you would make that person go through some artist development if they're not creative on their own volition. So if I'm using a voodoo doll, this is why we got so many people who need writers, ghost writers and shit like that. Some native hobbyism again, like the ghost crazy horse and shit like. But like I said, right, this is why it's so much of that, because when a person can be controlled and shit like that, we can just utilize an establishment that already got things set up for a person can appear to look like they're talented or whatever the case may be. But as long as that they're being our billboard, that's it. But if the people who's doing this for the billboard quality, they're not creative, then the whole thing gonna crash, because they're not creative and they're not looking for creativity. And what their creativity basis is on is coming up with creative ways to utilize other individuals that don't even have the percentage scale of creativity in it. So there's misguided creativity concepts that should be disqualified from being called creativity, because the direction that is being utilized for is a whole uncreative area. For an example, me and you can come up with a whole creative way to rob a bank, but robbing a bank is stupid. So eventually robbing a bank looks stupid. So it don't matter how much we come up with a new creative idea to do it, go secretly use others to do it for us to make it so throw our rock and hide our hands and have this person be the face of, hey, this person robbed the bank. I ain't had nothing to do with it. Catch me if I can. Catch me if you can. Goddamn it, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. And however the case it may be, eventually no one even gives a fuck about robbing banks anymore. And it's going to be other people doing other shit and doing other things that eventually the motherfuckers who was robbing banks no longer can rob it or use individuals to make it seem like it's important when they broadcast to everybody that they want to still rob banks and get everybody else invested in it and things of that nature. Then it's going to be some energy where it's going to be like, well, since no one care about robbing banks, what everybody else is doing, let's stop that so people can still focus on robbing banks. And this is where we at right now when it comes to society, civilization, and God.gov, Shokan. You know what I'm saying? This is what we kind of dealing with right now, where it's like, how did we get here? Like, this is kind of weird. Like, we just got to flip this into something else, not where it's at now. This don't need to be regular people versus robots. This need to be, we just need to be building some new shit right now. Like, because whatever was a manifested destiny, that's not a thing anymore. For an example, even with the Jews claiming anti-Semitism, it sound good, but it don't make sense right now because you hop online or in real life, people too busy in their own shit, their own ethnicities right now. So, like, it's almost like what you gonna do? Force us on the news channels to make us think that there's anti-Jewish sentimentism going on right now, or to switch the whole thing up and you come back down on earth and realize everybody got some form of sentimentism, probably even worse than y'all if we start waking up. But so at some point, hey, let's just throw away that whole conversation at this point. See, because things ain't going in the same way how the old things is going. See, if it still was the old manifested destiny, even in this example, that'll still work. We get into that 300-year process, Pluto more in Aquarius now. It's filtering out what was able to still be used. You can't even use Kanye West right now to even make it seem like he doing anti-Semitism. We'll all just start roasting him. See, it's like everything going in different ways. You can't even do the backup ways. How y'all doing it? You see what I'm saying? So y'all will come online and try to create a law, talk about it's some Jewish anti-Semitism right now. And then all y'all, it ain't about to be that. It's about to be y'all just waking everybody else. Y'all about to make everybody else copy. This what y'all don't be understanding, white man. Sometimes y'all be sparking something and then y'all be throwing a rock high in y'all hand, not realizing, man, a lot of these ethnicities be doing what y'all do. Just be copying y'all. So y'all do something and then like throw y'all. So for an example, right now, if y'all was to try to push this Jewish anti-Semitism, it ain't gonna go y'all way to lead it into like a law y'all gonna make. It's gonna go into a way to make everybody start waking up and start trying to find, well, let's see where I'm getting sentimentism at. Let's see where I'm getting sentimentism. That now y'all about to lead it to that. That don't go in that other direction. You see what I'm saying? So let's just throw them whole conversations out the window. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go somewhere else now. We gotta be in some other type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all claiming y'all trying to migrate or merge. Why y'all never act like it? It's still 300 years. We go to New York right now. Brooklyn's still segregated. We still go to about Sheepskin Bay, a little bit over where the natives was at, a little bit over the Nat before Cody Island and stuff like that. And ain't nothing but bucket hats and spaceships. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Then when you get a few blocks up the road and shit like that, then you get all the goddamn it Seminole tribes, aka Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, the whites who don't know themselves. So that's a bunch of Taylor Swifts. Then the Jews that don't know themselves, a bunch of Drakes. Then goddamn it, the Dominicans, then the Haitians, Jamaicans, the Africans, a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? AKA we got rid of them natives, put them in reservations that they wanted to stay. And then goddamn it, if they just wanted to live amongst us, get a job. You better not act like you got the little Indian in you. You know what I'm saying? You better act like you got the man manifested destiny in you or whatever like that. Or you still get psyops put on you too. You know what I'm saying? They don't be caring. These cats created some concept called destroy and conquer or something like that. Never even let nothing survive type thingy. These cats be on that. They be on that shit. Y'all the only ones don't think like that. That's why I be telling y'all, stop complaining if you ain't gonna be in the right idea about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna complain, the right idea is you need a language in the military right now. If y'all don't know how to come together like that, go join the military. Go finish claiming that you created this language. That start there. Just go ahead and continue to do that. You ain't about to have no rights in law, though. I'm gonna say that right now. You ain't about to get no liberation. You ain't about to get no respiration. And here's the thing: what the white man want to see is you willing to die for a few of these things. So the children that come after you might get this collection of other white men that's their age to be like, yeah, our people did this and they was warriors. So we gonna give y'all this a little bit of money. See, you gotta go through that too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through like this guy's tough. Like you gotta go through a lot of dumb shit. You gotta go through a lot of dumb shit or chalk it up. Just chalk it up. You know what I'm saying? It's just that. Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Go ahead and set up for the Patreon for the free readers later on. And it's motherfucking shit. And things of that nature. But because ain't nobody else clicking the link. But yeah, y'all goddamn it, y'all gotta try to shout them out. I'm gonna see that. You say yeah, we damaged. Everybody damaged. Because we like waking up to stuff that you ain't know we was in. Like we all ain't know we was in. Like there's a bunch of people in New York right now, the stuff that they was claiming. Now they can walk outside and be like, damn, I just walked out of a castle. Oh shit! Then they start naming Brooklyn crooks and castles and the Bronx. Oh, some dude name. Oh, who was this dude name? Oh, the dude from England. Oh, and that's it. It's like you like, damn, I've been in hell the whole time. And that's where we at right now. It's getting scary, especially for celebrities. It's getting scary the whole time to look at everybody they've been looking at the whole time. Like, damn, I was sent these people by handlers. Damn, like it's like it feel weird now. It'd be like it's like almost scary to these people a little bit. I said, welcome to hell. This is normal to the natives. I said it's normal to us and shit like that. Y'all ain't getting none of the half of the applesauce. Trust me. I say y'all got a long way to go. And I don't even think they even let y'all even start the footprints in the sand. I don't think they let y'all. The only reason natives even got that far because we was already here. So their heroes is who just invaded the best from their mind state. Y'all not getting it. That's their Superman. Their Superman is a pirate man in real life who was a traveler. Y'all say like damn Voyager. Oh, damn Star Trek Voyager over the water. Nah, that's what these cats' uncles. Boy, these cats' great uncles is in a city named up under you live in right now. You ain't never about to get respiration, dude. Before they even think about anybody else, they gotta think about them damn Native American Indians. Did you forget that? Did you forget that? They don't even know where to start. You just better be satisfied being a rapper, an actor, Denzel Washington. Oh, I'm telling you. Al Pacino. Y'all just better be satisfied being these things. Real shit. The moment you wake up and picking, goddamn it, I want the Bee Gees goddamn catalog. Shit, y'all fucking up now. You done forgot what these cities is named. You stepping over a goddamn boundary, put you on the block. Put you on the block, and he'll put you in a parameter on the block. No, I don't want to put her in that. Order. They're leaving to put them on the block. No, I don't put her in that. Put them in a parameter. 90 degrees away from the perimeter. Put them on the block. Make that nigga rapper. No, put her in that. Little rapper on the boat. I said, oh, put her in that. I said, and they really want to play God. No, the white men want to play God. Help out every ethnicity and let them come up with something. You know what I'm saying? Not this halfway how y'all do it with the Native Americans and stuff. Let a Native American be a rapper or actor or something like that. And then let me go take all my people, help my people out. Do what we want to do. We don't care about y'all technology. Y'all can float around, try to be y'all gods all y'all want. Nobody care about that shit for y'all to want to claim it. Y'all can claim it all y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Do that with every other ethnicity. Find little people and stuff like that. Be like, all right, man, y'all do something with this. We tired of dealing with y'all, or tired of need y'all needing our help about something. Or I'm gonna start looking at this like this is some narcissistic Magneto shit going on. I don't got no other way to look at it. Because at that point, man, everybody could just go to their continent and leave each other alone. And if somebody want to play God through technology and stuff, you can make money from anywhere. We got online or something like that. You ain't got to harbor over people, flood their news channels and stuff like that. That's how I think about it. I think about it like this. And then 99% of the shit on the news channels and shit. Y'all can just chalk that up and just air it on Europe. You can air everything y'all broadcast on Fox, CBS, shit. It'd be fine. It's just air in Europe. And if shit on the YouTube channels and shit, it could be like, oh, it's banned in certain countries. Fox News, CBS, banned in America. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll be fine with anything that I present. Banned in Europe, banned in China. Trust me, I won't complain. Nothing. Trust me. I won't complain nothing. You know what I'm saying? Somehow y'all need America. Don't ever forget that, white man. No, never forget that, white man. I'm somebody too. I'm somebody too. Watch you. I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Real shit. I see all y'all on Patreon. White Boss Bitch, you know, for sure. You know, listen to the bottom of that Terry Smooth. I'm the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Yeah, we can all do this as a team. If not, that don't sound bad, do it? Now we all gonna mix and migrate and merge like Shokan, mixing worlds and shit like that, man. Let's just do it then. If not, trust me, you won't catch no ban on me from YouTube trying to shadow ban all the news channels from China. The hell with India, them all Arabs. I said, I don't even know why y'all try to tell everybody them Indians over there. Y'all know them damn Arabs. But that dude, Vivek Ramaswamy, a goddamn Arab. Why y'all lying? I know y'all ain't got no real natives in no damn government. Like I said, right? And northern specific. North American, goddamn Indians, to be specific, goddamn. But like I said, right? You ain't hear me complain about shit. And if I upload a video and then YouTube decide, like, hey, commercial is gonna be limited because it's banned in certain countries, China, Europe, that shit, you ain't gonna never hear no complaint. Trust me, enough people love America. Oh, I'm saying, hey, so let's practice spiritual landmass. Why y'all want to practice that? All right, respect grandma, and I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. No, what about that? Hold on, who clicked the link? Hold on, let me see what this person's talking about. We're going down.
Yo,
Oh, we're going
what up,
down. Oh
Flex?
boy.
Yeah. Hey, I had a quick question. What
Let's
you know
get it.
about what's his name? Henry. His name is Henry Louis Gates. I was talking to my grandma. Apparently, I just found out I'm sued. I got like some suing me. Wait 1 second. FedEx pulled up in lot. I'm at work right now. That's why I joined late. But
Oh yeah.
they believe
Well, that
my
was
great.
somebody who joined the American side of the war.
Nah, it's
No,
not like
are
that
you
at
talking
all.
about the northern plains, or are you talking about the East Coast, or are you talking about the northern plain, like the
My
Lakotas and the Dakotas? You talking about those Siouans?
no, I just know she's from Minnesota. Like
Yeah,
she's
okay,
from
that's those.
Minnesota, but
All
she
right,
don't got no records. Hey,
okay, that's them Siouans then.
FedEx on site, FedEx driver and building.
Yeah, mine's is slightly different, but it's a lot of mixture and marriages when it comes to the East Coast Catawban, Siouan, and the actual Sioux. When it comes to the Lakota, Dakotas, and the Nakota.
Yeah, I
And
don't
if she in Minnesota, that'd be more of that lineage. So it's some family connection through it somewhere down the line. But I'm more East Coast, so I have more in my blood and mixed with mine based off South Carolina, Ohio, and East Coast, like Jersey, New York.
Word. She moved when she was a kid. Her mother moved to Pennsylvania, so she thought she was Iroquois. But my aunt did like more research and found out she was from Minnesota. So that's how we know. But she passed on. She passed on when I was like 8. So I don't know much about it. I just know she was in with it. I know I'm mixed though, because I got like little blonde hair, so I don't know if I got some German in me.
Oh yeah.
But
That's just like my family, gray eyes, all that type of shit.
yeah.
Extra light like you, all that shit. The red hair.
But I wanted to say
My
like
cousin Pinko
this dude,
Bandini, he got red hair. What you say? Oh, go ahead.
it's this dude Henry Louis Gates, and he got my grandmother and aunt convinced like they from Africa, like they still got African lineage. And I was trying to explain to my grandmother like it's because I went to college too, and I took this African studies class. And one of the books we read was talking about different phenotypes in Africa. So like they was sharing that it was more than one human phenotype, but they didn't go into
Right.
details obviously because they don't want you to know too much. But I was sharing that I was like explaining like it's different phenotypes because people came out from different bodies of water, like everything that in Stern Africa. But
Right.
she watched
So
Henry Louis Gates, and he be doing like DNA tests for like celebrities and stuff. So she hooked on that. So I don't think there's no convincing at this point. But then the other thing is them DNA tests because people have been telling me to get one, but my gut feeling, I just don't trust it. Like I feel like you know how you say the lengths the government to go through to convince somebody to.
uh-oh. Yeah, a lot of it is messed up. Because the DNA test is...
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
the government to go through to convince somebody to do something. I believe the DNA test is part of it because when you research a lot of people, a lot of people who get them, they be saying they have Nigerian roots. Like that's the most common one, Nigerian roots and things like that.
Yeah.
But it don't go into details of like what's
Yeah,
before that and things like that.
the DNA institution, they forgot. They only know how to remember how to trace European blood and subsidiary areas or subcontinents in Africa. So that's the only thing they everybody else starting point
was to destroy people's lineage, language, and background. Then after we fight, it's up to us to keep it. So that's how they even got us natives here right now. And that's what the reservations is for and stuff like that. So that's how it's confusion when it comes to the blood quantum thingy. So it's like the government, they know what they did is fucked up. They're trying to update that right now and try to figure out more and still doing ill practices behind it with these shots. But between it all, they're trying to figure out people's phenotype and ethnicities more because they know they've been fucked up over the time. Because their whole starting point was eugenics, keeping the white man and keeping track of who they just mixing with. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the colorism and shit come from. And all their studies is based on that at this moment. And they're just currently been trying to update it over the decades. So we can't even know what you actually are when it comes to an ethnicity if it don't go back to a white man or some area in Africa.
Yeah.
And if you ain't on no reservation or you still mother got it in you and your grandmother and stuff like that, and it's still around, then let's say you're not part of a reservation, then you wouldn't even be federally accepted or federally claimed, aka you didn't go through the government way for them to recognize you. But that ain't got nothing to do with you who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's just you ain't want to get funded by the government.
Yeah, I read that too. Like that, they said that's the only way you can prove it. You got to go to the actual tribe, and they got to agree to the terms and conditions of you taking their blood test.
Now that's not the way the tribes actually prove it, and the reservations. Like you go there and they dead, you can have a whole long discussion. If you one of those type of people that had lost your history and then your mother and grandmother don't know, so you don't even got no connection. But at the same time, for the government to recognize you, that's for you to get the government benefits. So it's like if you want to live on a reservation or you want to get some benefits that ain't worth shit, that separates you from getting a regular job and things of that nature. And don't nobody really want to do that either. But that's the only thing it means to be accepted. It don't mean no white man know you more than your mama or more than your grandmother or more than the tribe that you going to, and then they start talking to you and shit like that. It's a government practice system for them to colonize and keep things in order. They don't care. They just look at it like, oh, we got natives fighting and there's a lot of them crying. Let's create a system for them. That stops there to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why people give them too much credit.
Yeah,
But they've been trying to update though. It's just people have to voice. The more people voice, the more they update. Just like Disney 2 years ago, they had to stop that little runway play they was doing when they had the kids yelling scalping and stuff like that. And it was a lot of Native Americans that was at Disney World that day. So in Florida. So they was like, they started complaining and Disney World shut that down. They stopped them from doing that specific play and made them do another play.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot. I appreciate you putting them videos up too. It was one video with the guy. He was talking about the Wounded Knee massacre. I think you put it up a few days ago, almost a week ago.
Right.
It was like an interview, and he was saying he calls stuff Dakota. He don't like the word Sioux because it means snake. But he was talking about the Wounded Knee because my grandmother, she know about that. And she was saying that my great grandmother had like people that she knew like closely that died in that. And but I didn't know the full details. So have a good night.
No, I'll be right back.
Okay. 2 contractors left out construction door. But
yeah,
was saying
they
that it didn't happen like how it happened, like how they put on Wikipedia and stuff. It was more so what the guy said. It was only women and children that was in Wounded Knee, and the men had went off to fight somewhere, and they just ambushed the women and children and slaughtered them all.
Yeah, they used to do a whole bunch of psyops. It was, and then that was the stages where certain colony sheriffs and stuff like that was ordering to get rid of whole natives from practicing their practices and their dances and their languages and stuff like that. And they were
My great grandmother's brother, we don't have contact with whom. We have contact with his family. We don't know if that's her full brother or half brother because when my great grandmother moved to PA, like a lot of the ties disappeared. So even my great grandmother, she didn't talk about it much to my grandmother. So they don't know much. But they said that I guess you could say he my great grand uncle or whatever. He went to an Indian school because he was fresh off the reservation, and That's I don't know if you know about it, but that they would take the kids kind of like how they did with the slaves, and they would take them to schools. So
Boarding school.
yeah, like a
Kind of, it's
boarding
kind of like a
school.
reverse of the Catholic. I was kind of in some shit like that, but even when I was in school too, in regular public school, because my mother's kind of like working at different free wedding soup and things of that nature. But yeah, the last boarding school I think was the real official one was I think was like in 1996 or some shit like that. So this like some fresh new shit going on. But that was the school that they were stuffing little Native Americans in to convert them and get
Yeah,
them indoctrinated into the regular, well, their society, their world, so we don't feel left out with everybody that they bring based off migration. Migration is this is what they always do. They always the same thing.
yeah. So I thank you for that because I would have never known that if I didn't bring up that conversation to my grandmother. I would have never known what an Indian school was. I would have never known the details about Wounded Knee, just like what they had on Wikipedia. And he was saying a lot of things. Even like the name of Minnesota, I know that mean like many waters. I know you spoke about that too. Um, it's just I'm learning a lot. Things that I would have been oblivious to probably the rest of my life because nobody talked about it. All you got is what's in history
Right.
books and what's in
Look
Wikipedia.
at it like this. It's like losing to a Mormon god, right? And then the Mormon god is like creating a situation where your adults established a relationship based off language being God or this concept of how we live as God, them destroying us. So the pieces of us left, the people that y'all might read in history about converting to Christianity or Catholicism, it ain't just the native converting. It's when you feel defeated, it's the white man saying, yeah, our God win, our God won. So learn these ways now. Here, you just come to this Catholic church or whatever. So that was the boarding school. So a lot of Native Americans was just learning a white man way, not how people looking at it now, like, oh, it was Native Americans who converted to Christianity or something, or Catholic. No, it was just we got defeated and these guys bragging and shit. We just in a world now. We
Yeah,
gotta learn their way. You know
it
what I'm
was to
saying?
make sure we didn't know any of the spiritual practices. My grandma said it was there. My grandmother said it was there really just to brainwash the children, so they went and practiced them dances and things like that. Anything
Yeah,
that they
it was
thought
the
was
thing.
dangerous.
If you wasn't in a church, you was looked at as a threat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why ain't you learning this? Why ain't you learning about the true God, not this Holy Spirit? Learn the true God. Get in the church. So a lot of people, a lot of the natives had to do it just based off survival and just learn how to just get with programs and shit like that. Because you can't keep fighting, especially how they keep getting rid of the men with sicknesses and stuff like that, and just keeping the women. It's way more Native American women in today's time than it is men. But the shit they was doing with the women and the men, even in the early 1900s, late 1800s, and 1700s, is crazy, crazy.
Yeah, it's like real evil. Like a lot of the books is real evil. Like like that the dude said in the Wounded Knee, the trail of bodies of kids and women was 2 miles long. And they had
Right.
no men there to protect them. They waited till all the men left to do that, and I'm sure they've been doing that for years since they've been here. And they even like Pocahontas, like movie. I know you said it was racist too, but I don't like. I saw it before I learned about Wounded Knee just because how it made it seem like the Native American woman kind of didn't really care too much about the Native American men. Like when the white man came, Pocahontas
Yeah,
picked the white man, and even
yeah, it's
though
native
the
hobbyism. It's the white man always making himself look like the hero. Like Pocahontas is about how they took over Jamestown, but Pocahontas themselves goes back to like John Adams and stuff, and it was multiple versions, and it was actually like a based upon the Iroquois and things of that nature. It was one of the women that was picking chiefs who was actually popular, and they kidnapped her, raped her, took her to Europe, and then we never seen her again. We never seen our family. That's like my family. No, I'm saying never seen her again. That's why I call my song Pocahontas' Father. I didn't get into details, but it was the sentiment of it, like you remember. But at the same time, it's she got kidnapped, took to Europe, and the Native Americans never seen her again. But she had got taken a liking to one of the settlers. That was a thing back in the day. Just like Chief Corn Planter. He was half Native American, but half white because his father was a settler. So a lot of them used to come fuck the women over here and disappear. They was hustlers, white man hustlers. You know what I'm saying? So you can come over here, try to get rid of the men, pick out certain women. And a lot of us natives who was chiefs and stuff, we was giving them a lot of, like, a lot of ones they made deals with, we was the ones they talking about in the Bible that was giving them virgins, promise you this many virgins and things of that nature. It's all about what the Native Americans was actually doing. Like real shit. A white man to come over here and see how we running shit. And we not looking at it a certain way. We raise a certain group of females in a certain female lodge. And when they reach 18 moon cycles, which will be sun cycle 19, because this is how we're looking at the 13th moon, is that the moon move faster than the sun. So we add the extra accumulation of numbers that the sun didn't have. And that's how we're looking at it also. And once the female reached that age, a lot of times would they be considered 18 or something like that to the white man would be 21 to the Native American and stuff like that. Based upon the collection, based upon the added on of 3 years that we add from the accumulation of a female becoming an adult based upon the sun cycle. And they used to try to hate on us because of that moon war shit. But it's the sun and the moon. We're having 2 ages, and we're 3 ages: spiritual age, masculine age, feminine age, and things of that nature. So your sun age is your masculine father age, your moon age is your mama age, and then you got your anemone age of how you're supposed to be the center yourself as the equilibrium, and then that's your spiritual age, and that one goes beyond all of them, because when you're your center, you experiencing different polarizations of the same situation you always in. Wherever you doing now is what you always been doing, just in more expanded matters, from a plant all the way to a human to become an atmosphere to making new cycles. And that's how we look at it like that too. But based upon the females, that's how we are raising the women lodges and stuff like that. And then for the most part, then they could be presentable. And then all like the duck, duck, goose and all these type of games and stuff like that, those are Native American games. But it was based off like sex, I ain't gonna get it and stuff like that. When they reached that, this was taken serious to us. And the white man, certain settlers get cool with certain of us, like do certain our ceremonies and stuff like that, because we're settling like they're settling. They're not going back and forth overnight over the power shit. They're coming over at times and settling and bringing over people and stuff. So they getting along at times. So at times they was picking women that we ain't care. Like we ain't care and shit like that. And a lot of them had children with the Native Americans and shit like that. And those was the ones who was able to join the military and wear colony coats and stuff like that. And a lot of them got beat up too by the darker natives, like ones who was more my complexion, your complexion and stuff like that. And because they had certain handout energies, because they was born from a settler dude, a bastardized woman though, because the settler don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? That was the first concept of a single father too. Get rid of the men on the chief, fuck an Indian woman, and shit. I don't know what I'm about to do with this bastard though. It's a single father. White man created that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rest in peace, Chief Corn Planter. Real shit.
Yeah.
He fought for New York.
But you could do some reason. I know, like, I don't believe in that Henry Louis Gates, but my grandmother,
I do a little research on that.
believe in it. So I gotta find some points on how to convince them otherwise about him, because he got them on lock. He got them thinking like more African roots type of thing. Like they starting to think that natives came from Africa, like they mixing
all kind of shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't come from Africa. Africans come from Africa, and that's you could fit a few Americas in Africa. So I don't know why everybody just cling on to the white man knowledge, because there's multiple phenotypes. That's like saying Berbers and Somalians is the same phenotype. That's dumb. And you're not about to say a Somalian is the Asian man, and you're not about to say the Asian man is a Berber. So any type of starting point that we just giving too much credit to one phenotype other than the other one. So we give a lot of credit to the white man thinking he know more than somebody else, just how we get lost in stupid colonization too. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got to start having common sense first. Then we all can have a better starting point. But to even think it's only 3 phenotypes, we don't even see that in the animal race. We got the felines, canines. Canines is what? Like dogs and stuff. You got wolves, German shepherds, pit bulls,
the wild
Doberman pitchers, rock rollers, them all different phenotypes. None of them phenotypes is the same. Yet they can have children with each other, but none of them phenotypes is the same. That's just the animal race. Why do humans get lost into one phenotype way of thinking? I don't get it. It's weird. We could see it. It's science. There's more than 3 phenotypes, period. And if we get even into that everybody come from a singular phenotype, man, if you go deep into that, and you can see where the white man put somewhere in that in small print, then these 3 phenotypes come from Josephus. This is me. And you gotta throw the whole shit away. The white man is figuring out ways to water down shit and still secretly make themselves God. Get out of here.
Real shit. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta get back to work.
Yep, real shit. Y'all shout the crew verse.
Yes.
And if y'all Pan-Africans not slick enough, you'll let the white man use the logical rhetoric, even though they close to Africa, make them think everybody from Africa, make them think it's the 3 main phenotypes they colonized first, get you lost into that, just for you to not know what you actually saying is what the white man wants you to say. They from Africa too, and they started there to start taking over. Y'all don't know how deep the mind game go. Get out the matrix. I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Real shit.